Summer Madness coming. Easy and
Summer
John John.
man.
Let's get it. I told you. It's all making sense. Starting to make too much sense at this point.
I mean, if they don't book it right now, y'all losing the traction because the traction high. What's up? What's up?
Easy and John John going down Summer Madness 22. It ain't gonna be easy. Oh
Time ain't
yes.
do it.
Yes,
Verb
sir.
ain't do it. Cuz ain't do it. Yo,
But I'm gonna
John.
do it.
But John, why you gotta put them in this like they ain't do the job? I mean, you seen Easy versus Chess. Chess ain't even get the job done. We just was like, it's the classic battle. I don't care who. Easy. Yo, you gotta take John at when you going the back and forth with him. You ain't going back. This is the most back and forth you had with somebody just last year. Rex,
I think
T
this is the
Top.
I think this is the most this is as personal as an attack as Easy has ever had on someone, and someone has had on Easy. Because this is relentless by John John. He can say he don't want the battle, but you damn sure acting like you want this battle. And you can say it's for the fans, it's the fans' motivation. No, it's not. It's not just the fans' motivation. It's your motivation because you got a lot to prove to this battle rap community. I don't think you necessarily do, but when it comes to picking yourself up, it's almost been a year. What you gonna do? Shit, get off the pot. Shit, get off the
Now
pot.
let's talk about last year for 2 seconds. We talked to John. We've talked about this before. Last year against Sue Surf, this was the first time John was the winner before the battle happened. This is the first time where the fans were just like John's gonna win. John lost. Now this time it's, hey boy, you playing with Easy the block captain? That boy right there. You see what he doing? You see the numbers he putting up? You sure you want that? Like you got smoke last year, but you. But then we forget that hey, he is the GOAT of the PGs, bro. I'm not saying Easy a PG. Easy has seen killers. He's seen killers before. But John is one of the. So,
If you really want to know where you at in battle rap, if you are up and coming battle rap, it's a couple people you gotta see. Now, I'm not saying you gotta see all of them, but you gotta see somebody of this cloth. You either gotta see a DNA, you either gotta see a John John. Some would even say Cortez. Some would say
depending on the talk.
Cortez.
Depending on the talk.
Definitely a shotgun should.
A Swave Setter.
You gotta see them types. But I think John John, respectfully, respect to all of them, I think he's the deadliest out of all three. DNA, we could definitely have a great debate about that. But for the sake of this conversation, John
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 John,
John John is that one. And
he
I think
stopped.
like it's crazy to me, like he said in his rebuttal back to Easy, like I've been doing this for 10 years consistently. I can't take a year off. And I get that. But now so you on the court. You making rebuttal videos, you doing interviews, now you on the court. And now you got the ball in the hand. And I ain't gonna say necessarily the ball is in his hand because at this point in time, Easy gotta say yes too. Now it's been a lot of dust, a lot of cloudiness on the road to Summer Madness. Everybody want to get on the Summer Madness. It ain't gonna be easy. We heard Murder Moot. We heard these names attached to Easy the Block Captain. We heard of Murder Moot. We heard
Calico.
of
Clips.
Calico. We heard of Clips. We and then John John name got into it. We didn't even heard of a DNA at
DNA.
a shotgun should. But the dust is starting to settle, and right now it's looking like it's going to be Easy versus John John. Now I don't think URL is going to make the mistake and not taking advantage of this opportunity. Because if look around at the landscape of battle rap right now. We got a card coming up this week, don't we? This week.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the promo?
They promoing, but
But
they
they not
promoing,
promoing.
but they not. It's but hold on. See the thing about that is sometimes we want to look at Smack and them, but then it's the battlers as well. You feel me?
But I'm
So
but that's what I'm saying. The battlers are
oh
not promoting.
okay.
The battlers are
So
not promoting. They got contracts. They got signed up ops. They got deposits. Easy and John don't got no deposit.
they making mad noise.
This is
Smack,
for
you
the
better book
culture.
this.
This has been an old school. If you've watched the layout of this is an old school smack style of battle. We getting on wax with the bars. We doing interviews against each
Review
other. You know what I'm saying?
that.
I love the fact that they promoting. You got Eazy promoting John this. You got John
Dun
promoting
dun.
Easy this. You got the cross collaboration, bro.
Hey, Smack, if this ain't booked on Summer Madness, we fighting. I'm gonna just be real.
It makes too much sense. It
Hey,
makes too much
easy.
sense not
Sign the
to
contract.
happen.
Sign the contract. If y'all got the contract, sign the contract, book it, let's go. Because hey, no BS. This could be depending on who's on the card, this can be co-main event. Like let's not act like it can't be that. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, oh
saying?
yeah, oh, and for
This is
all you naysayers, for all
what
you
happened.
naysayers saying that John need 2 or 3 battles to battle Easy, it don't make sense. And this is the Easy too, because Easy said that John needed 2 or 3 battles to, you know what I'm saying, build up some momentum. I
No, no, no,
remember,
no. No.
I
Go
remember,
ahead.
you can correct me if I'm wrong,
Mm-hmm,
but didn't Easy battle Shine?
mm-hmm,
And wasn't Shine coming off of the Hollow battle?
mm-hmm.
He didn't win that battle.
Cool, Sean ain't win that battle.
30.
30. I
30.
won't say I will argue a 2-1, but okay, cool, that's fine.
A
But
clear loss.
it was definitely his first battle back, and we seen Easy slow down. I mean, let's not act like I'm not gonna let you get away with the 30. You feel me? But let's not act like we wasn't looking at that battle like, hey, if Sean got in that back like that real sick back, that battle looks different. But he didn't. But we seen the slowness of Easy. Like, hold on now. You coming off the chess battle. Once you have something that hot, you got to keep it going. You battle Sean, it dropped down a little bit. He battled Jermaine Verb. You was like, hey, I had to admit, bro, you know I ain't the biggest Verb fan. Let Verb would have left a little longer that third round. I'd have been like, hey, easy. So while you sitting here saying that John needs tune-up battles,
Uh,
let's not forget John to take an L, then come back and whoop somebody ass like ain't nothing. This is
no, this is definitely facts. This is if you look at this battle on paper, um, I think you can look at it both ways. I think the new age fan looks at it and you look at what Easy's been doing. You just listed off some of the names he's had. It's hard not to go with Easy. But for the ones who know battle rap, for the ones who know the history of John and Don and understand that John don't lose clear that much.
he don't
And respect to John, that was Sue Surf. And that was one of the best Sue Surfs of
on
all
a
time.
return on a return at
That,
that.
you know what I'm
Sue
saying?
Surf could have said, huh, what? Like, bro,
That wasn't a normal Sue Surf. That wasn't a normal situation for a Sue Surf type of battle. Sue Surf had pressure on him because he had just messed up against Lux. He had just messed up against 40. All he was doing was commentating, talking on the sideline, talking about other people, critiquing other people. And John, this was one of his end games. I'm not gonna say it was the end game for him, but it was an
it
end
was
game
one
type
of
of
it
battle.
was one of his biggest
And,
rivalry matches. Yeah.
and shout out to Vitafly. Sometimes you get what you want, and you may not want what you get. And that's what ended up happening. But that don't happen too often. That don't happen too often. I'll say this though, Easy is a student of the game. He don't make a lot of missteps. of course, as he's starting to climb, as the competition gets harder, we're gonna see him get hit a little bit. We're gonna see him get hit a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You battling Cortez respectfully, you battling T Top respectfully. People might not saying you getting hit like that, but you start battling the chesses, the verbs. You know what I'm saying? Then you did what you did against Goods, but I mean, I saw, but you get what I'm saying. Like
I got you. I know what you.
more competition, he's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? They're going to more tape, more footage is gonna get out on him. You know what I'm saying? Like the more footage, the more someone has to sit down, has opportunity to break you down and kind of think of some type of unique. Because what ends up happening is all the options to attack Eazy goes away. So what happens is it actually makes your mind a little bit clearer because now you know what you can't use. Sometimes you have too much of something. But now, as angles are starting to be used against Eazy, they're not starting to work. It kind of like focuses your mind. Okay, maybe this particular angle may work because I've never seen anybody use it. But it gotta happen. It gotta go down, man. It has to
Long
go
story
down.
short, it has
Long,
to
long
happen.
story short, man. Short story long.
Um, I mean, this is the only person, even with the diss tracks. I mean, he's called people out. You know what I'm saying? Two diss tracks. Like we forget the champion diss track. You feel me? Then you sit here, you got this. I mean, Goods came outside. Goods, I'm Goods tried to do something, but Easy counter wrote, and it is what it is. The next person out is John, and John is going back at him with it, and I'm like, yo, smack, book the back. We're not trying to see this on no volume. We ain't trying to see this on no Drake card. While it's hot, they going back and forth. Book the battle rap. If this battle ain't, it should be booked at this point. Once John said we had to say freestyle and then gave him a couple bars. Hey, we hit. What are we doing? We waiting for?
And I would say this because I know Easy. One of the reasons Easy was reluctant to take the battle early on was he didn't feel like he needed a John battle, and I don't think you do because again, once you once you show your talent, and once you show that you ain't gonna be playing with your talent, and you are willing to and you can handle that type of responsibility, you fall into the lanes of the Geechee Gottis. You instantly get your elevation is that much higher. Like I know people talk about when you. I think a conversation we need to have is comparing the Geechee run to Easy the Block Captain's run, but that's a completely different conversation for another day. But I would love to have that conversation and debate. Um, but you get into that lane when you start showing that not only do you have that blue collar hard working mentality, but you also got star potential. You also got your music, you got your clothing line, you do your interviews, you do your own blogging. You know what I'm saying? You really touching the people and you really maximizing your time and showing people you can handle responsibility of being a starter, being an all-star player, being the top performer, one of the top battlers on the URL. And that's what you're seeing from Easy the Block Captain right now. He's not missing. But I'll tell you this, you didn't need this battle, but the fact that it's in front of you, you gotta take it.
You gotta take like you.
I know the Murder Mook battle is out there, but let's be honest. Let's
No,
be
no, no.
honest.
Look, we're not doing that. We
We
ain't go.
don't have Mook on a big stage. Mook's not beating Easy, no way, no how.
That has to be in a small room, volume set, and not much of a big crowd.
And even with that, Easy saying that he would take Murder Mook in a crowd with in a small setting with no crowd. Like that shows you he don't think like it ain't there. Like he's willing to make this a 2-on-1 in the Murder Mook favor to make it look like it's an even fight.
I still don't think it's an even fight. I mean, we
Exactly.
Mook Mook is good
You
at
still got your
Mook.
debates.
Mook is good at break. That's one thing. It's similar to the John, but John not Mook. But Mook does know how to break somebody down. If in a small room setting, he will make you look little. You know what I'm saying? Like when the Tay Rock joint happened, the story build up and all that, it was like, but if that was in a crowd setting, it's totally different. So I gotta still give Mook his credit for being able to break a battler down. We've seen Easy enough where Mook can look at the game tapes and break him down to an extent. You feel me? But I still want. I would, if anything, I'd rather see that in a small one. Where I'd rather see that some madness. No. Um, John, yo, you get this battle, bro. You coming off surf. You coming off surf. Easy biggest battle last year was chess. Not to say we ready to see Easy lose, but we ready to see Easy get hurt. You said Sean ain't do it, Verb ain't do it. Now this is where you put your foot in your mouth. You said Sean ain't do it, Verb ain't do it, Goods ain't do it. You said you gonna do it. So this battle gets booked. You gotta do it. Cause then I gotta come back here and say, hey, John, hey, light skin, bro, yo, what happened?
Finish your food.
Finish your food. Like what? You can't point out what they didn't do and you don't get the objective done. So now you put the pressure on yourself.
But the question is, one, I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
John's known as a PG killer. Eazy is not a PG at this point in time. Eazy is the top tier, the toppest tier at this point in time in the game.
Easy's not PG because Easy ain't come from the PG class.
He not PG
Because
because he don't act like a PG.
he that too. But Easy's been around for a very long time. But this is still Easy's somewhat rookie year. He's just not falling apart like other people. It ain't no he's not slowing down. Even like I said earlier, just to go back, like he's not like even though we've seen battles where it's like, oh wait, like if somebody did this, this battle goes differently. He is still keeping his foot on the gas, and it's like, hey, I can't be mad at him about that. Like we can see
He's
the change.
11-0 on the app.
11-0. Wait,
Something we
you
ain't
know
never
what's
seen. He
crazy?
looking like Goldberg. He looking
Wait,
like Goldberg.
you know what's crazy? Let's just say we still like we got the app, we got caffeine, and battles is on YouTube. You know, Easy will be way bigger than what he is right now.
Even bigger.
He
If
will
that
be
chess and
even
Easy
bigger,
battle
bro.
ever hits YouTube, it will do.
Like, let me take the glasses off. Like,
I would be willing to say it would do 1 million in 2 weeks.
you realize like the rise of like we seen Geechee, right? Geechee's YouTube before
He
COVID.
got some battles on. He got a couple million view battles. He's up there.
11-0 on the app. If this translated to YouTube, bro, John. Let's see who else. Clips, Calico. Y'all would have to really come outside for him and fuck him up, bro. Because he is doing damage, bro.
No, he definitely is.
But book the battle. We here for it. John. I'm Tim said he ain't going up against Easy again. John. I'll be the eyeball and say, since I know my man's gonna take Easy, I take you. Just
But
because you just went on
But
a diss
see,
track and
the
said
one thing I will say about Eazy, when people say that, he take the battlers that you be like, oh, but he make you he take the top names, man. So I ain't making
he
final predictions now. We're gonna wait till
you I but
we
if
get
he
contract signed.
I
But I feel
feel
you.
like let me get that father, and I feel like he gonna go with Easy because he said every time he go up against Easy, he gonna end up losing.
But Easy
So
might not even want me to go for him because he didn't won every time I said he was gonna lose.
that's a fact. But that means you just John, I got you. And also because you dropped that diss track and you said Shine ain't do it. Why you put my mans in this? He ain't got nothing to do with it. You said Verb ain't do it. Why you put his mans in this, bro? Goods ain't do it. I mean, Goods, you ain't do it. But you said you gonna do it. So I'ma ride with you and you better do it. Pause if necessary, B. That's all I know. That's all I know.
All right, my boy. Tell them where they can follow you at.
Follow me on Instagram at Deadass You heard, like, comment, subscribe, cop merch. You know what I'm saying? My man's got the winner joint comment sign. We got battles to talk about, battles this week, and that's gonna drop on the app exclusively. You know where we know we gonna be doing our job, son. I know the motto. Deadass Talk. We just getting started, you right?
You know what I'm saying? It's Temp, man. Appreciate y'all.